Hello, big world. So I'm back in Dublin and gonna stay here until tomorrow. Then I'm gonna leave for Germany. So some cultural differences that I've noticed between here and the States is that people are not like glued to their phones. Like I was out in Dublin last night, and I know that there are a lot of people from all over the world here. But everybody, like very few people were like looking at their phones. Like I went out to dinner and I observed, like how many people are looking at their phones, how many people are distracted. I mean, to me, looking at your phone, like you're not focused on the person in front of you. So there was one table that had two people and they were both on their phones out to dinner, and I was just like, okay, like, but other than that, like nobody in the restaurant was on their phone. And so my experience is that people are so much more present. People are so much more willing to like actually listen whenever I'm talking and wait until I get done talking before they start to respond to me, which sometimes it does take me a little bit longer, that kind of the space between words. So a lot of times people will like, they'll think that they know what I'm going to say, and so they start to answer a question that I haven't asked yet. And so for me, I kind of have to start with the question. Like that needs to be the first thing that leaves my mouth. Can you tell me how to get to here? Or do you know what time the bus starts running? Or, so actually like determining what the question is first and then kind of building the story to it. So just kind of, as I'm traveling here in Europe, I noticed that the pace of conversation here in Ireland, and I imagine when I go to visit my cousin in a couple days, that I'm not sure, but I imagine that it will be a similar pace of conversation where they actually let me stop talking before they interject what they think the answer to my question is. So I'm doing better about asking the question first, then kind of building the story to it. And they seem to be a lot more willing to like let me finish talking. My little baby hair's growing back from my brain surgery in March. But so that's one difference. The other difference is that I've just come from a holiday with my host parents. Absolutely phenomenal. I wish I'd taken some videos, but like you just can't recreate it. So we were on the southwest corner of the island where there are like 5 peninsulas that come out, and each peninsula, like the one that we were on was a smaller one, but because you had to drive so slow on these windy roads, it took like an hour at least. So and there's like a lighthouse at the end of each of these peninsulas, and I mean just the sheer beauty of it. So they're not super touristy. Like they have a couple little touristy towns where they sell like wool and things like that. It's Ireland. They love their wool. But they're not, I mean, at least when we were there, it was during the week and stuff, but everybody's kind of gone back to school. So it's, I think today is like September 21st. So everybody's gone back to school, and everybody was just like, whenever I was on the West Coast, they call it West Cork. Like everybody in these tiny little villages, they were just like, the weather's phenomenal. And my host father was like, do not buy a house here. Do not buy property here until you have spent a winter here, because it is long and you don't see the sun. So anyway, that's my 5 minutes. Have a good day.